Namaste. Welcome back to my channel Bitty's Bees. So today's topic is all about what is IELTS, is grammar essential, and what is the criteria for pass or fail in IELTS. So without wasting much time, we'll start our today's video. So what do you mean by IELTS? So the long form of IELTS is International English Language Testing System. It is world's most popular system or test to check language proficiency of non-native English speakers. Means those who are not born and brought up in English countries or European countries. It is owned by two systems. One is BC and second one is IDP. So BC means British Council, which belongs to UK, and another one is IDP, that is International Development Program, owned by Australia. So in IELTS, you'll get score in bands from 0 to 9. You may even get half band or full band. For example, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8. The test result form is only valid for 2 years. Means if you have appeared for IELTS examination in 2020, your test report or result is valid only up to 2022, not after that. So there are three main tests available under IELTS. One is General Training IELTS, second is Academic, and third one is UKVI IELTS. So General Training is mainly made for those who are planning for work purpose or who want to go to abroad or foreign countries like Australia, UK or New Zealand for work purpose. Second one is academic. Those who want to fly for higher education, they have to give academic one. But still it depends upon our field, profession or our job profile. Because for example, for medical professionals, academic IELTS is compulsory. Even if they want to go for higher education or even if they want to migrate for job purpose, they have to give academic one only. On the other side, for engineers, if they want to go for job, they have to give general one, and for study purpose, they have to give academic IELTS. So you need to check with your job profile or with the universities where you are applying. And the third test is UKVI IELTS, which is specially made for visa applications. So this is all about basic information about IELTS. So next point is grammar essential? I would say yes, grammar is essential, but it's not the only criteria on which you'll get your scores. Because in IELTS, they're not going to ask you what do you mean by adverb, what do you mean by adjective, how you'll convert active to passive. No, they're not going to ask these details. IELTS is all about listening, reading, writing and speaking. Out of these, listening and reading are receptive modules. Means in listening you'll get an audio, you have to listen it and find the answers. In reading, you have to read the paper and solve the questions. So grammar is required here? I don't think so. You need to just find the answer. What about the remaining two ones? Writing and speaking. Here grammar is important. I agree. But there are three other points also on which you will get your score. These points we'll discuss in our upcoming videos also. So what I was saying that one of my sir told me that don't learn grammar in too much theoretical way. Learn it by practice or practically. So what do you mean by that? He said, learn a language how you learn your Marathi. I was like shocked. Yes, because when a child starts speaking, he doesn't have any idea about grammar, what do you mean by verb, adverb, adjective, but still he makes perfect sentences. How? By listening to his mama papa, or by imitating other words or sentences. He perfectly says that mama मला पाणी दे, mama भूक लागली, dada, mama. He starts speaking these words without knowledge of grammar. So why we have that fear of learning a language? We need to overcome that. We need to learn a language by practicing. Not only understanding theoretically what is grammar, how to make sentences, what are the parts of speech and all that things. So I feel like his statements were very true. I agree with him. So I am saying to you also, don't get disturbed because you don't know much about grammar. Just practice, practice and practice. You'll get a good command on any language actually. Not only in English, with practice you can learn any language at any age. So the last point is criteria for pass or fail. Everyone need to understand the concept of IELTS. It's just a test. It's not like you have to do mastery or masters in English literature. No, it's not like that. If you are getting low score, doesn't mean that you don't know English. Only thing is somewhere you are lacking in practice. If I'll ask an English speaker person or foreigner and an Indian or Asian person to attempt an IELTS examination without practice, they'll score average, maybe 5.5 or 6 max, but not above that. But if I'll ask both of them to practice for 1 month and then appear for the exam, definitely their score is going to increase. So I would say that in IELTS there is nothing like pass or fail. Only thing is you are not meeting with the required criteria or requirement. That's it. So lastly I would say that don't lose your confidence. IELTS is only about hard work, practice and trusting on yourself. So I think I have completed my all 3 points about what is IELTS, then is grammar essential, criteria for pass or fail. So I hope you have enjoyed my video. If you like, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. If you want to give any suggestion, you are welcome. I would love to hear from you because it will help me to grow more. So once again, thank you for listening or watching my video. Thank you once again. Bye.